All right, so I've been in the commercial real estate business for about 26 years, and I've come to realize that there's really two calendars. There's the calendar year that goes from January to December, and then there's a calendar that kind of follows the school calendar from August to May. And if you think about it, especially in Florida, it kind of follows that. So in May, you have the ICSC Las Vegas conference, so that kind of bookends the end of it. And then people just take off for the summer. It's hard to find people. People are on vacation. They're in Europe. They're, traveling, and it's hard to get appointments. There's usually not a lot of sales that go on during the summer, and it's a little bit of a slow season. And then it starts to ramp up again in August. So back to school is like, second or third week of August. And then ICSC at Florida conference starts towards the end of August. And that kind of kicks things off. And it feels a little bit like the school year that you remember and you've been kind of programmed to be used to through your K through 12 education and then through college and then business school if you went to that, right? So you're kind of accustomed to, okay, August is back to school season. You want to go shopping for clothing. You're going to see your friends that you haven't seen for 2 or 3 months. And it kind of feels like that at the ICSC at Florida conference as well. Because when you go there, it's like, oh my gosh, what did you do over the summer? Did you go traveling? And, what's up with you? So it has a lot of the same conversations that you would have when you were in school and you came back to school. And also, I mean, because it's a fairly big conference, people actually do some shopping, like almost like a back to school shopping, where they're going to buy a new outfit or a new suit or something like that to wear to the ICSC at Florida conference. So it feels very similar from that standpoint. So you might be an investment salesperson and you're catching up with a client or some of your other teammates that you haven't seen for a couple months. Maybe you're a leasing associate and you're seeing the retailer that you just did a deal with. And you hadn't seen them for several months. And so it's a great place to kind of see everyone. And, we're a kind of a unique industry within the commercial real estate industry because I have friends that are both in office and industrial and multifamily, and they don't have this. They don't have ICSC at Florida conference type of things where you have 4,000 or 5,000 people from the industry all getting together. And, in general, everyone kind of likes each other and they're pretty friendly with each other. And it's a very communal, social type of environment. And we kind of build together. We all raise each other up. And so you do talk about like what you did over the summer and how's your family and things like that. But then you also catch up on deals and you say, hey, like, do you have any BOVs that you're working on? Do you have any deals coming to market in the next few months? What's your vacancy rate look like? Have you signed any new leases? What tenants are expanding right now? Have you bought anything recently? If it's a capital markets guy, like, hey, what does debt look like these days? What do you think the interest rate's going to be in a few months? That kind of stuff. So there's a great way to get a litmus test of what the market is really doing. And actually, you'll probably see some journalists there too, like CoStar and Business Journal and stuff like that. They're all there and they're trying to figure out like in real time what's going on. But really in August, it kind of like starts the momentum again. Because remember, the summer is the lull. And then in August, a lot of deals come on board. When you're networking and you're meeting and presenting sites to retailers or clients or investors, that's the spark or the inertia that gets started that rolls into LOI, that rolls into purchase sale agreement or lease contract, and that gets negotiated, and then they get to be able to get open by the holiday season, right? And so it's August, September, it starts to build, October, November, and then December, you're kind of closing deals or deals have closed and they're trying to get open. And then boom, January. Usually January is a big month because you have new budgets that have come out and they're telling Wall Street's being told, hey, we're going to open up 1,000 stores or 500 stores, or if you're a publicly traded REIT, maybe it's like, hey, you're telling Wall Street you're going to put out $1 billion or something like that. So that kind of gets things going. And the momentum just keeps on going and crescendoing up until ICSC Vegas, and that's like the biggest commercial real estate conference in the world. And then, after that, you do have June. June's still fairly active. And then once you get to like July 1st, it starts to really die down. And so July through the end of August is kind of, pretty slow. And then it starts up again for the next ICSC at Florida. So that's why I call it kind of the school year, because it does mimic what you're used to if you've gone to school in the United States, K through 12 or the college. But it's a great thing. And look, I look forward to seeing everyone every single ICSC event. I like to catch up with people. I mean, I actually schedule very few meetings for ICSC at Florida conference because I've been going so much and I've known so many people that I just felt like if I just blocked off 30-minute meetings, I might only be able to get 16 of them. But I like to try to meet, 500 people if I can and have a lot of quick 5-10 minute conversations. And I'm there at 6:30 in the morning, hire call breakfast on Monday, and I'm there until about 9 or 10 p.m. when the dinners are finished, or I'm at the Franklin Street party in the evening. And then the next day, on Tuesday, the last day, I'm there for breakfast, and I'm there all the way until the end, and they're like turning off the lights saying, all right, you got to go home, right? Then even then, sometimes you're on the turnpike headed south and you stop at a rest station and you see like more commercial real estate people there, and you network a little bit more at the turnpike rest stations. You wear your company swag and you're like, oh, okay, I see you work with JLL or something like that, right? So I think that's super fun, and it's been like that for 26 years. So many stories. I mean, I remember, and August is an interesting month too to kind of kick things off, because I do remember back in the day when I was at the Gaylord Palms resort that there was a hurricane that was coming or came actually right over the event, and everyone hunkered down had to stay an extra day because there was a hurricane there and you couldn't drive through it, right? So so cool and so fun. Anyways, I just thought I'd give the people that aren't so familiar with commercial real estate or our shopping center industry that little bit of an insight or perspective on how we kind of see things from a cycle. I actually don't think it follows as much a calendar year as the school year. At least that's the kind of the way that I see it. August starts things off, and then May kind of closes things out. Anyways, I'll see you at ICSC at Florida conference. I hope you go, especially if you're in commercial real estate or if you want to learn about commercial real estate. There's a lot of students and new people that are just curious. They just go and check things out. I think you can learn a lot. There's some great programming. This year they have something called ICSC Plus Specialty. So that focuses on marketing and specialty leasing and new concepts and trends and strategies. So that's really cool. And I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. This is Chen. I'm president and CEO of Saglo Companies. We own and operate shopping centers in Florida, Georgia, and Maryland. We're looking to buy shopping centers throughout the Mid-Atlantic, the Midwest, and the Southeast. At least $1 million of NOI and under $200 a square foot purchase price. So if you got something, send it over. I'll see you there. Catch you later.